Hey everyone, it's Estrella and I'm back with another painting. I hope you'll sit down and paint with me. I've got my cozy little lighting set up. I've got a candle lit in the background. You can't see it, that's okay. And I've got my tea that isn't really tea, it's just hot water and lemon juice and honey, but it's really good and I cherish it with my life, okay? But speaking of life, much like life, I had no idea what I was doing with this painting when I started it, right? I had no idea what it was going to look like, where it was going, what I wanted to convey, if I wanted to convey anything at all. But I've just been trying to really go with the flow, right? Wherever my artistic inclination takes me is where I'm going. And so, for the past week or so, I've had this idea bouncing around in my head of oh, I want to make a painting about this. This being social media, what it's like to be an artist or just a person in general in the digital age, how it feels to try and clear your head when you're constantly being inundated by information on the internet, that sort of a thing. And I had made sketches about it. I made a little short video about it. And then when I sat down to paint, that idea was nowhere to be found. I don't know if it was the colors that I chose or the large curving brush strokes that I used, but everything that I thought I was going to make went right out the window when I started this painting. But something that I've really been holding tightly to is this quote that's been attributed to Michelangelo. I don't know if he's actually the one that said it, but who am I to say that he did it? So anyway, the quote, if you don't mind me reading it off, is: "The sculpture is already complete within the marble block before I start my work. It is already there, I just have to chisel away the superfluous material." And that is something that I have found to be very true of my work, especially this year. I've really dived into abstract art, which I tend to use as the background of my paintings before I begin exploring something more representative, like a portrait. But at no point while I was making this painting was I trying to force it to be something that it's not, right? It was more so, I don't know how to explain the feeling or the process, but I would lay a brush stroke down and I would lay the next one down, I would lay the next one down, and I would look up and then I'd have something that looked kind of like a flower. And then I'd keep going and I'd say, well, what if I added a couple of faces? Well, this face doesn't work, but this other one does, and maybe I can bring those features out a little bit more. And suddenly there's, an eye and she's gazing at the flower and there's a mood now, right? It's curious and contemplative, and maybe there's a sense of adventure there. Maybe there are some colors that I can bring in that aren't already in the painting that will reflect that feeling. And so in the end, I ended up with a piece that was completely different from what I originally planned to do, right? But I think it still kind of gets to the heart of another emotion that I've been feeling, or another experience that I've had that maybe was just kind of laying in my subconscious. It's August, a lot of people are going back to school, a lot of people are embarking on new chapters in their lives, and they're reflecting on where they've been, they're thinking about where they're going. And so maybe that's what came out in this painting, who knows? What I do know is that I'm really, really proud of the work. I hope you also like it. I tried not to ramble too much for this painting. I know for the last video I chatted for quite a long time, but yeah, that's my painting. I hope you like it. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, tell me, oh gosh, I don't know, I should really come up with these engagement type questions beforehand. I don't know. Tell me about a time when something in your life didn't go as planned, but it turned out better than you expected. Okay, that's all I've got for you guys. Bye. See you next time.